In early July, we reported that the Canadian military's CH-147F Chinook helicopters had arrived in Latvia. After their arrival, they underwent flight preparations in Lielvarde and have been performing various tasks ever since. So, let's take a look at what these choppers have been up to for today's video. So, first off, we should tell you that the Chinooks are part of an aviation battalion along with the 4 Griffons that were already in theatre. The aviation battalion informed us that the integration of the Chinooks have allowed for full operating capability for the Canadian Tactical Aviation Squadron in Latvia, alongside the CH-146 Griffons that have been in theatre since mid-2024. They add that these aircraft operating together have seen exercises of their medevac/casevac capabilities while recertifying medical technicians. The CH-146 Griffons have exercised both their reconnaissance roles and their defensive roles in support of the CH-147s. The helicopters have also trained with air defense units to increase the effectiveness of Allied air defense systems, as well as investigate methods of defense against these systems. So far, the Chinooks have used their lifting power to move heavy artillery and ammo to their firing locations and repositioned heavy-duty trailers to support land movement of equipment. The choppers have worked with the Canadian Army to insert troops into lakes to train for waterborne operations and have trained with various units of the Latvian National Armed Forces along with other NATO allies to ensure interoperability and integration. These helicopters are actually the only heavy-lift aircraft tasked to the mission in Latvia with the ability to depart and arrive vertically. As such, the Chinooks of the Royal Canadian Air Force can deliver large payloads of cargo and people where fixed-wing aircraft cannot. The speed and range of these air assets allow for extended, efficient transport between main hubs and forward supply locations, enabling faster resupply and medevac. In our limited experience, we haven't seen too many air assets in Lithuania, but we're sure there have been some deployed over the years that the German-led multinational battle group has been in the country. We did at least see some helicopters perform a flyover to conclude the activation ceremony at 45 Panzer Brigade in Vilnius's Cathedral Square. As for Estonia, we were informed that British air assets are not stationed in the country, but may be deployed for exercises as needed. And then, most recently, we saw the Royal Canadian Air Force's helicopters travel north from Latvia to transport the UK's 7 Rifles as part of exercise Baltic Fist, which included the transport of the unit's dog. We have to thank the Multinational Brigade Latvia team and the Aviation Battalion for sharing a little bit more about the work of the newly arrived Chinooks. For us, it's great to see these birds in action, transporting not just Canadian troops but also other Allied forces. For residents of the Baltics, especially those living around the flight paths of these helicopters, it's a strong, albeit sometimes loud, reminder that allies are here and ready to defend NATO's eastern flank. Since it's such an iconic transport aircraft, have you had any experiences flying inside a Chinook? Let us know by leaving a comment.